Welcome in. And today I'm going to talk about the tournament, problem, and Marvel Rivals. I'm not going to just talk about one specific instance. I'm going to talk about a lot of them and just in general all the problems with it, starting with the most recent one. And put simply, I don't get these type of players who go into tournaments who are worth a lot of money to win and do not play to any of their ability, and are just extremely lazy, and just extremely entitled, not wanting to switch off, not listening to their team, being just a slouch, lifting the enemy team up because they're pulling their own team down by so much. Imagine playing in a $300,000 tournament. Money which probably takes several years, probably 10 years for the average person to even make if they don't spend one penny of their money in working a normal job. And you're playing in that tournament. You were chosen to be in that tournament. You were gifted it. You were gifted that opportunity to win a ton of money. The person was, from my knowledge, a pretty good player in Overwatch. A hit scan player. And they goddamn chose Squirrel Girl and never listened to their team? Argued with their team? Like, hell, if I was playing in that and someone told me to play a character I never played ever, I would listen to them. I would practice that character day after day after day if I knew I would be financially well and just I could get anything I wanted. If I knew that, I would practice any character for hours and hours every single day to guarantee I'm playing them at my best of my ability. But this person is so entitled, they don't even think about that. They just think, oh, I'm just here for fun. I'm just gonna play Squirrel Girl the entire game, even though she's never been meta. Even though she's a noob stomper, guess what? You're not going against noobs. You're going against other very good players. So why the hell are you playing Squirrel Girl still? Why the hell aren't you practicing new characters? You're a hit scan, pretty good hit scan player in Overwatch. So why the hell aren't you learning hit scan and Rivals when the hit scan is pretty strong still? Especially Phoenix. If Phoenix is banned, play Hela. If both of them are banned, play Cyclops. If Cyclops is banned, play Namor. Play any of these characters who actually need aim. If you are a pretty good hit scan player in Overwatch, in my opinion, hit scan in Overwatch is harder than hit scan in Rivals. So why do you not give at least 1% effort into anything you do in the tournament? A $300,000 tournament. This right here should exclude him from any other one of these tournaments for a very long time. Why are you not trying? Why are you trying to spark an outrage over people calling you out? Being a giant baby about it. If you get invited to a tournament, doesn't matter if it's for $1, 10, 15, 1,000, 15,000, 300,000. You play to the best of your ability. It's a tournament, for Christ's sakes. You have 5 other people who are relying on you to do decent, to do your side of things. And if you aren't doing that, you're a liability. The same thing happened in a $40,000 tournament with Kingsman, Zaza, CC, and Lucy. Black Widow is not working at all, going 1-6 or 0-6, whichever it was, for a half game and still winning because Kingsman put up the numbers. And once he called them out, guess what? Chaos ensued because the person didn't want to switch off Black Widow. Never been meta. Sure, good Black Widows can definitely dominate games, but in those games, they were definitely not dominant. And I believe that team landed last place as well. So what is it with these tournaments and having these popular creators and pro players playing in these tournaments and are just absolutely horrible and don't want to try? If you took smaller creators and put them in those tournaments, they would try a whole lot more. You could grab me, put me in a game, which I've never played before, and I would still learn it for as long as I could. If it's like a week in advance, I'll play every single day for hours, ignoring a lot of things I normally do every day. Especially if it's for like $40,000 or $300,000. Getting that amount of money is life-changing for anybody. Other than like probably the extremely high content creators out there and just sell everything they can and are just like sponsored by everything imaginable. But the smaller content creators, the vast majority of them, that kind of money will be life-changing. So why do these tournaments always benefit the popular and rich creators already? And even in the tournaments which have new players like Jinxie, he was playing Rocket. He was getting slaughtered by Kingsman. A one above all animated Lord icon Magic was making highlights and compilations of destroying Jinxie on Rocket, a person who hasn't even broken and beaten the tutorial yet. Imagine that. A person, let's say you, are playing a game. One of your first games, keep in mind you never played the tutorial, you never played a normal game. One of the first games you ever play on a new game, you get put against a top 500 animated Lord icon character who is consistently being on you and killing you. Time and time and time and time, over and over and over and over again. There's a reason he said he's never coming back to Rivals. I wonder why. Also, I'll say it, that was a dick move by Kingsman. Not only do you play your Lord animated icon, top 500 if not top 10 Magic in the entire world, against a person who hasn't even beaten the tutorial yet, but also making several compilations of your top 10 Magic animated Lord icon in the entire world, killing a person who hasn't even beaten the tutorial. Yeah, that's a dick move. And there's been countless times like that, where these big content creators, these pro players, are dominating these newer players. And these tournaments are, oh, who has the better pro players on their team? Who has the better high ranked players on their team? Not, hey, which newer players can adapt faster to the game? No, you cannot adapt against people you don't even reach in skill and would need years to even fathom to touch. If you take any top 500 player from any game and throw them against a new player, they're going to beat them every single time. Their only way to actually beat that person is the chance they have an ult, the new player with an ult, or one of the other top 500 players and teammates helps them with the fight. These tournaments have been done absolutely horrible time and time and time and time and time and time again. Teams arguing, players not playing to the best of their ability, teammates one-tricking character that's not working at all. Why are we paying attention to any of these people? Pro players stomping newer players. Newer players being made fun of for not knowing game mechanics when it's never explained to them, like Jinxie with his Punisher ult. Sure, people find it entertaining, I did too when I first saw it, but then, just guess what? He is a new player, nobody explained it to him. Sure, it's entertaining, but once you actually think of, his teammates never come to him. His teammates never explained that to him. His teammates never played the character with him to explain him how he works. He didn't press left click on his Punisher ult because he saw the missiles attacking the enemies. And you have thousands of people making fun of him for not knowing how to play a character on a new game he hasn't even been the tutorial of. These tournaments show the real colors of these big content creators and these pro players. Hell, even they are turning against each other. Slightly unrelated, but still related to this, I was going after someone, I forgot his name, he's not even relevant to anybody's conversations because he should not be that way. But he was saying, oh look, I'm using my ult, not using any other abilities, not using any other blocks or anything like that, and attacking a white fox who is using abilities to protect herself. Oh, I lost that 1v1. I'm standing still, holding left click, I don't get kills for free, even though that's now changed and you can do that now. But that whole person, the stupid person, started going after another big content creator, and now that big content creator has made hour-long videos about them calling them stupid. These pro players in general would have no idea what they're talking about. Hey, nerf every character who isn't my main and the game will be a whole lot better. Yeah, for you, maybe, but look at everybody. Low ranks, mid ranks, high ranks, pros, non-pros, newer players, experienced, veterans. You need to balance around everybody to the best of your ability, not just the top 0.01% of the entire player base. And that is what these players don't get. And in these tournaments, it just highlights everything wrong with these pro players. They won't listen to their teammates because they have such a giant ego. They won't listen to anybody. Not even people trying to win them $300 goddamn $1,000. If these people won't even listen to their teammates for that amount of money, who won't learn another character in a game other than a noob stomper not going against noobs, I think you already know what type of people these players are. And I'm glad more people are seeing what these pro players are like. because they are embarrassing. They should not be invited to these tournaments anymore. They should not participate in any community events. There should be rules to using your top, probably #1 in the entire world. I'm just saying that right now. Probably #1 magic in the entire world, animated Lord icon, top 500 overall player, and stomping a rocket player who hasn't even played the tutorial yet, who in my knowledge didn't even play the game until that day. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. See ya.